Ant and Dex Saturday night takeaway returns for a new series on TV3 tonight. So we are looking at some tasty finger foods so we can eat without having to take our eyes off the television.
The brilliant Dean Diplock from the Radisson Blu Hotel in Athlone has the perfect recipe. Good morning, Dino.
Good morning, all.
Morning.
Good morning, all.
Love having you in studio.
Dean brings meat. Yes, Dean brings meat. I've got this lovely shoulder of lamb, Westmead lamb, from my local craft butcher down the road, Mr. Dunning. Thank you very much. And all I've done with this is I've scored it, made a few holes, as in you just poke in like that, really get down into it. And I fed in some coarse salt,
my favourite,
rosemary into there, and a little clove of garlic in each of these around. Now, onion, celery, as you should know, the Holy Trinity. Yes. And carrots.
I'm slurring
there we go.
Learning so
and
much.
some whole garlic as well, just to make a bed on the bottom. Good bit of rosemary again on top of that, and the lamb pops on top.
That looks
so
good.
right
Already.
Now, so far so good.
Yes.
Now, as I said, there is a bone in this, so we've got to protect the tinfoil at the same time, because as it cooks, the meat's going to shrink and the bones are going to expose, and they could pop right through the tinfoil, and that's not what you want. You want to create a little package for it to cook in. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to add about a cup of water. This is just going to add to the steaming process. The fat and juices will render off that as well. So I've got my greaseproof paper, and I literally just enclose it, making a little parcel, like so.
Smells good already, Dean.
All right, so as it cooks and steams, the liquid will stay inside, and if for any reason it does get poked through, at least it'll stay inside, and you're not going to end up with dry lamb.
Are you going to do this low and slow?
Very low and slow.
How long?
For each kilogram, you're looking at about 1 hour and 25 minutes. So this particular one is about 4.5 kilos. You're looking close to 5.5, 6 hours. So, good idea.
But you know,
and go to bed.
But that's a good thing as well, is that you could do that. If you're doing it for your Sunday dinner, do it Sunday morning.
Just go to church.
And then you
have
did
to
it at
pop
2
back
o'clock in the afternoon. If you're up early watching the show.
But there's no prep, you know what I mean? Just
no, absolutely. That's literally it. So
what temperature, Jane?
Start off at 200 degrees Celsius, and then turn it down to 160, pop it in the oven, and then just let it go nice and slow.
For the 6 hours.
For the 6 hours. Well, again, depending on its weight. But listen, the longer, it's not going to make any difference.
Now,
it's just going to get softer.
What way are you serving it, or what are you serving it with?
We're going to make tortillas, flour tortillas, and we're going to... That's no good. And we're going to fill them with a little lettuce, the pulled lamb, and then we're going to make a mango and mint salsa to go with it.
It's too good, isn't it?
Here's one I prepared before, actually.
So divine.
As you see, it's held all those juices inside.
Come on, let's see it. Show me the money. Get in there. Look at that.
Just
boy.
Gorgeous.
Nice.
Do you think I could make something like this?
So simple.
Beginner, accidental cook.
It is about to fall apart, so I'm going to very gently lift that off.
And you left a big bit in the pan that I might just have to check.
There's the bone. Look, right there.
Yeah, the bone will pop out. So now the garlic that I put in whole breaks apart quite easily. I'm going to put that there, bring this over, and I'm going to pour this. Now, we want to save all of this. There it goes.
I'm just going to check that.
Just check it, make sure it's okay. Yeah. We keep all these juices.
Well, that's what everybody at home is thinking. Is it cooked? I wonder, is it cooked? I'll tell you now in a second.
You want to retain this. You know, you can add more salt on top of it.
He's been dying to do that. He's been talking about it.
You can you can put more salt on top if you'd like. It depends on how much salt you like, but we've put salt into the lamb as well. The salt is now also in the juice, which we're going to use now to flavour the pulled lamb when we do it. So
when did you cook that? Last night?
This was done overnight.
Okay.
So in total, I put it on at about 12:30 last night, and obviously I have to get up really early in the morning to get here. So it was done by about 5:30, and we can hit the road at 6.
Listen, we love you even more.
Well, let me tell you, Dean,
but just to have a look at
it, is absolutely delicious.
It just absolutely falls apart. Look at that.
You know, the thing is, I wouldn't be a massive lamb eater, but actually, no. I mean, obviously, I would order it in restaurants because I can hardly cook. Simon, I'm lucky if I get eggs on toast.
You saw how simple that was.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm learning now since I've been on the show and had different recipes kitchen with all the different chefs, but especially you, Dean.
Look at that. It
All
just
the
absolutely
lovely different
falls-
recipes.
Bye-bye, Bo.
completely falls
Maybe.
apart. It's so easy to do. And as you see,
Smell the
few
garlic.
ingredients. So,
Yeah.
you know, the better the product, the least ingredients you're going to need to make anything special out of it.
See all these silly questions, but
Yes.
does it have to go in this type of a pot,
No,
or can it go
absolutely.
anywhere?
Glass
Okay.
is perfectly fine. I'm just using these because I had them to hand.
Right.
Right, so we've pulled the lamb apart. There's a lot more, and there's enough there to feed about 8 to 12 people. So there's quite a lot
You're
of
feeding
lamb
a lot
in
of
there.
people, yeah.
Yes, and now I'm just going to take some of the juice that I've extracted earlier, and this is almost my seasoning. You've got your onions, your carrots, everything goes back into it again, and all you're doing is, instead of using your salt, which is already in there, with your dripping juices, it goes in there. Now, of course, you could keep those juices to make a gravy.
He's got
But,
drool. He's
no,
drooling.
This is just too good to be
He
true.
really is. It's actually that delicious. I wish we'd
forgot.
smell-o-vision. Somebody needs to invent
The
it.
smell is incredible. It is absolutely incredible. Now, on top of that, we are going to quickly make a salsa.
Dean,
Now,
look at your man standing over there. Look at that thing. Look.
terrible. Tomato, cucumber.
Oh, sorry,
finely
I missed
diced.
that bit. Cucumber.
Cucumber, tomato, red peppers. I've got red onion. There's about a cup of each, and then my chopped mango,
Wow.
which goes in there as well. Some sugar, just to sweeten up a little bit, and then my vinegar.
I love the way you're using your old Christmas bowl.
That's it, yes, use it all over. And from that point on, you can then add your coriander and fresh mint into it. So we can chop that up, or we can just tear
Beautiful.
it up into it. And this is going to be the salsa that we are going to put on top of the tortilla when we finish it off. And depending on how spicy you like it, you can have sriracha, or you can have chipotle mayonnaise on top of it.
Very good.
So a little bit of a variety.
Is this
of
something
things on
that's typically on the menu in the hotel?
Unfortunately, not this one. As you can imagine, it's more of a family share
Yes, of course, yeah,
environment. But pulled pork is done exactly the same way, and that is available on the menu. Mainly
How
on-
many
in-
people would that serve?
That's
12
about 8 to 12. About 8 to 12 people. Again, depending on how big the family is, or
But
the
feed
adults or
for
children.
me. Dean, we come back then later on. You're going to make the
We're going
tortillas,
to
put
make
it
the
all together. And we
tortillas.
get to eat it. I can't wait to taste it.
Oh, I don't want to move.